Hey guys, it's me, Mr. 250 here, and welcome back to Minecraft. So, I've got a few things planned for today, but most important thing is this little thing right here. So, I'm going to make a very large trade with this businessman over here. I have a chest full of coal here, along with some in my inventory, and our goal for today is to get a lot of emeralds, because everyone loves a good emerald. So if we go to his newest trade, so the way the trade works, I found, is that if you've used it a certain amount of times, you can't keep using it. But if you're still in the screen, you can keep using the same trade, and being as I'd like to get a lot of emeralds, this seems like the only real way of doing it efficiently. That being said, I am now, what I've done is I've trapped this villager, as you can probably already tell. It took a little while. They don't like to remain in one spot. And I've boxed him in with some chests that I filled with all that coal I had from that big coal block that I mined. And I'm now trying to get as many emeralds as possible. I'd also like to fill in with a little more. Between this and the last episode, I did a little bit of work. I did a similar trade to this, using wool. But the problem is I kept farming it and storing it, and then going AFK waiting for the sheep to regrow wool. And apparently I wasn't safe. I was at my old base where I thought I'd be safe up floating above the trees. But somehow a skeleton came, or something came, killed me while I was AFK for probably about half an hour. And by the time I was back, all of my stuff had already decayed away, so we lost all of that really nice stuff we had, which is a real bummer. But we did get some emeralds, so we're okay. And I might not get all of this coal sold, because it might have gotten slightly out of my pickupable radius. Don't know. I hope I have it all. Whoops. Ooh, I've actually got a stack of emeralds already. Wow. And I can't put any more in my inventory because it's full of junk. Oh, there we go. Okay, so good. I'm not wasting any emeralds, or any coal. I can actually pick it all up from here. The reason I boxed myself in is so when I broke the chest that I'd get to keep like all of the coal near me, so I could keep putting it in even though my inventory was full. It's a little trick I learned from watching another YouTuber do it recently, and it's a very good way of doing it. It works better if they're already in cage, so I had to sort of chase them around, and I really hope it doesn't turn nighttime and I get attacked by a skeleton while I'm doing this, because I am kind of open. And there's a little step up for any monsters to get in, so I should probably hurry. Oh, and it's raining. Oh, and we're almost done too. Yay! But this is what I was hoping for. This trade, I actually traded a couple bad trades just so I could hopefully find a good coal trade, because I knew I had tons of coal. So that's what I've been looking for. And it looks like I might get about 2.5 stacks of emeralds out of this. Maybe 2.25. Not quite sure yet. We'll find out soon enough. And, sorry about not including you in the last trade. It just seems so monotonous, but maybe some people might be interested in that, I don't know. So, I'm including you in this one, which is nearly over. I could have gotten a couple more pieces of coal in through this type of trading, but I didn't have quite enough coal on me. I took all the coal I had made, plus all I had in my chest, plus all that was in any of my chests, and all that was in the furnaces, which is good, because we had way too much. It was actually starting to become a bothersome amount of coal with how much we had. So it's good that we were able to find a good use for all of it, or for most of it. Wow, look at that. Almost 3 stacks of emeralds. That's something. Thank you for all your trading, good friend. Let's see. You got a new trade now? Oh wow, we still got the old one? Really? Well, that's interesting. I thought he would have gotten rid of the old one. Wow. And it looks like we can do some iron trading too, which I do have a good surplus of. I don't use a lot of it, although I might in the future, but because he's offering a good... Oh, hello there, you're clipping into the floor. He's offering some trade for wheat. I already tried to do that wheat trade. Anyway, we're going to break down all these blocks and sell them to him. It's going to be the big trading day extravaganza, isn't it? Still got a stack of iron blocks, so plenty of iron that I probably will never use. So, there you are. I don't mind trading this with him at all. Oh, you don't even have to be on the right screen to do the trade? Well, look at that. That's pretty cool. You can be on any of these screens. It's just like a display almost. That's cool. Alright, well, I will continue these trades with him. And, actually, it looks like they'll go a stack at a time, so this will be a lot quicker. A bunch of iron that I don't need that much for an awful lot of emeralds. Look at that. We made off good today, and I've got like another stack and a half, I think, sitting in a chest from all of the wool trading that I did. Alright, so he should be coming up with a new trade because I just did a ton more trading with this newest item. Not great. Some of their trades are a little meh. I do like him, though, because he's trading a lot of my mining items that I have a lot of. Like, let's see, where did I store the others? Okay, so this is all the leftover wool, because they wanted stacks of 18, and you can't mix colors. He'll accept any color, but they wouldn't mix colors. But these are all the emeralds I currently own right now. So, if I see something I want, like, if I could get a priest, I'd get a bunch of glowstone. That would be cool. Or I think you can get diamonds from some of them. Don't really need diamonds so much. This guy will sell me food and stuff. Very neat, though. I love the villager trading, and finally got rid of all that coal, made a really good trade for it. Yeah, this was the guy that wanted the wool. If I give him some of that, he'll give me some of those. Anyway, I've been wanting to try this for a while. Now that I've gotten quite a bit of emeralds, it seems like now's a good time to try it. Let's look at some of these emerald blocks. So, you take them... It's just like a normal, any type of other block. And... Ooh, look at that! It's got a really cool diamond texture to it, and it's a nice bright green, which... Closest thing we have is lime green wool. That's pretty cool. And on to my second project for today. So that wasn't really a project, I guess that was just a big emerald trading thing. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to... Over here I wanted to make our museum, which I said I would make. I'm not quite sure how much it would take. I'd like it to go from maybe here to... here, maybe. About that far. Like this whole area down here, it could take up down to about here, so. And I wanted it specifically to go over this waterfall. Before it spread out a lot, but I did a bit of terraforming and I managed to thin it down to what I wanted. And actually, I could even dig up here. This is just a thin layer of dirt, which... Yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to break a bit more of this, but it actually goes back a bit, so I could even take some more out. And what I wanted to do, I thought this would be a really cool idea, is I wanted to have it go over the stream, but not cover up the stream in any way, like have the stream go straight through the building. And it'll probably have a basement too, now that I think about it, just because of how big it is, so I might have to go into my mine slightly and redo that a little. And, but I'll have little bridges going over it, and I think that'll be kind of cool. And I don't really quite know how to make this. The best way I can think is to have a very rectangular building, which is kind of sad because that's what all my other buildings are. I'm very bad at making curves in Minecraft. But I can't currently think of a design on how to make a museum that isn't squarish. And this is going to be kind of a big project. What I plan on doing is I want the entranceway to sort of have, this is what I wanted to do, have 2 emerald blocks on either side. So we'll have our double door here, 2 emerald blocks, and we'll have 2 gold blocks on top of that and 2 iron blocks on top of that. That'll be the entryway. That's what I've been focusing on the most, was the entryway so far. We'd walk into the building and it'd have double half slab smooth stone blocks, because those make for very clean texture. And that would be our flooring, which here I'll go grab some to show you that off, because I'm using stone bricks for the pathway. But for a museum I want to have a very clean type of flooring, so I grab, here we go, some of these, and I make stone slabs. These make a really clean flooring, and if I make a double stone slab, then it can be just a regular normal height floor. And I like how they look. They'll be our flooring and possibly part of the walling. I'm not quite sure how to make the walls. And then for each exhibit, like let's say for example, we're showing off the emerald block, okay? So there'll be a little pedestal here of something that I haven't yet determined. We'll have the block in question, and then we will have a piece of something with, don't have it, a sign on it that will say what it is and maybe give a really short description of it, enough to fit on a single sign. As much as I can. I might have to look to the wiki for ideas, because I'm not terribly gifted at making descriptions. So, as you might have seen from my video. So, that's how I think that'll work. It actually would be more like I'll have one type of block here, which I don't know, and then I'll have a frame around it with the block in question in the middle, and then that, and then we'll probably have something like this, and then the second block that I'm doing will have about that far apart. Keep in mind it won't be cobblestone, that's just what I have on me at the moment. Actually, I should probably use this pick. This pick isn't quite as valuable. Also, I need to, sometime soon, I need to do some more enchantments, because I lost all my stuff. So I have an iron helmet, normal sword. I still have a lot of really nice picks that I made that just weren't super high quality, so I didn't use them. Yeah, I'm not liking new trades. And if you have any ideas specifically for block textures for the museum, or certain designs that you'd like to have in there, you could tell me. I'd love to hear it, because I'm a little open on this still. I don't have any type of design. What I was going to do was I was going to have the path. I specifically made this certain distance here. I'll dig out a little bit of this ground, have the path go this way, and maybe make a diagonal path this way over here, and have the entrance about right here. And we'll actually, I think what we'll end up doing is we'll make the bottom and sides of the stream out of glass, so I can make a basement for more materials, because I'm not going to fit everything on one level. I'll have a basement, it'll go down, I might even have a first floor, but this will probably be on the first floor, and you can see it from the basement as well. That's the idea I'm having right now. We'll work on that more next episode. This was more of a talky episode where I was talking about it, and another reason why I made an episode rather than working on it already was that I wanted some feedback, because I don't know quite how to design it. I've got full cocoa beans now, which I found you actually can walk between them. When it's a wall, these are too large. When they're like, here, let me show you. So they're in third stage right now, and they're very large. But if they're in first stage, they're small enough that you can walk past them. But when they grow to second stage, they get too large, and you can't quite fit past them. But if, like, I think it's about half a block that you have left to use in here. And when you put two half of a blocks together, that makes a whole block. Just enough room for you to fit through. But if it's a wall, you only have half a block. So you can't move. So that's what I discovered, and that's why I have one on the top of here, but none on the bottom two, so I can fit past. The farm's working splendidly. I'm not really using too much of that food. That's more for if I need something. Like pumpkins I might use for lighting. I talked with one of my subscribers, you know who you are, that we will be keeping the ice roof with glass right above the lights. And I like that a lot. And everything's working very splendidly. If you have an idea for a new type of building, which, keep in mind I'm wanting this to be a village, but it could be sort of a modern village where I could put something in that wouldn't necessarily be villagey, but it would be a building that would be kind of a cool idea. Love to hear it, and doesn't mean I'll necessarily use it, but with me being out of ideas at the moment, there's a good chance that I could. So, ideas, ideas, ideas. I'd love to hear them. Otherwise, next episode will be clearing the wheat crops. Actually, next episode will be doing the museum, but you get my point. So, thank you for watching, and, oh, one last thing I wanted to say, I haven't said it yet, I guess I should say it already. Keep in mind, like, I built this wheat farm up here, it was to keep them away from it, but it also looks very decorative up here, like, if you look at it from down here. It looks very nice, I think, in my opinion. Up there, I like all the windows. Before it had the windows, it was too smooth of a texture, but now that it's got windows, it looks good. Keep in mind, any of these cliffs or even surfaces up here can be used for buildings, so if you like a certain surface, I guess, I could build on that. Like, up here is a good ledge. We got a good ledge over there. Ooh, I like how the glass roof looks from here. I haven't even seen it from up here. Ooh, that's a cool look. I like that. But I can use any of these ledges, so if you like a certain direction or certain thing, I could probably try to build something on that. Like, this is another one I could flatten out and build something on. I still need to build a proper pathway up here. I always ender pearl up here. And I do have an idea for something I'd like to do soon that involves this mountain. I've been building sort of into it and on it, but not quite as much as I have an idea for. I've seen this mountain and it's mostly pretty thick, and I have a little idea for a new type of building. I've watched a video and I've seen multiple videos before of this, and it makes a really cool type of room. So, I'll be doing that sometime soon, but other than that, give me your feedback, give me your ideas. I'd love to hear them all for something I could do. And, oh, by the way, these guys are completely worthless. All they do is sit around in the water because they can't swim, and they won't get out of the water. Like, I've got, here, watch this. You can probably see it already, but I've got little dudes just sitting in the water here. I've got 3 of them. I can't get them out unless I start putting half slabs everywhere, which might be the only solution, which is kind of annoying. And, they don't do much to help the villagers, though, when they're just sitting in the water. So I may make sniper towers somewhere for, snowmen, just to chill out and shoot enemies. That's all I got for today. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you all next time for the building of the museum. Bye.